In a previous Creation Bytes, we talked about the creature in the book of Job known as Behemoth and said that that seems to be a sauropod dinosaur. There is another unusual creature mentioned in the book of Job, in Job 41, a creature called Leviathan. God seems to be implied to Job that Leviathan is a very large and dangerous animal, with a whole series of rhetorical questions such as, can you draw out Leviathan with a hook? Will he speak softly to you? It's sort of anthropomorphizing him, suggesting that this is a dangerous creature. Will you play with him as with a bird? Again, the implication is no, you can't. Can you fill his skin with harpoons or his head with fishing spears? Clearly a large creature in the sea that's very difficult to overwhelm. Very difficult indeed to overwhelm. I will not conceal his limbs, his mighty power, or his graceful proportions. Whether that means that this creature had limbs or not, we're not quite sure. You see, one candidate for this creature is that some people have suggested it's a whale. And even secularists will often call a large whale a leviathan, using it as in a general term as meaning something large. And it's possible from other passages in the Bible that leviathan simply does mean something very large in the sea. But this particular creature is a scaly creature and therefore not likely to be a whale. Something with large jaws and very large teeth. And then it says that out of his mouth go burning lights, sparks of fire shoot out, smoke goes out of his nostrils as from a boiling pot and burning rushes. His breath kindles coals and a flame goes out of his mouth. There's such a lot being said there about fire coming out of this creature that many people say, well, that proves this animal is mythological. No real animal breathes fire. Well, just because no real animal we know today breathes fire, that doesn't mean that any animal in the past didn't. Everything else being referred to in the book of Job is realistic, and therefore I would submit this is too, even though I don't fully understand it. Certain dinosaurs have been found with chambers in their skulls similar in appearance to the sort of chambers that are got in the bombardier beetle, which is able to produce an explosive, violent mixture. That's why some have suggested that Leviathan could be a Parasaurolophus, but that's a land creature. There is actually a good candidate for this which I'm going to suggest, but I'm not actually as bound to this as I am to the idea that Behemoth is a sauropod dinosaur. It is possible that it could be a creature called Sarcosuchus, a very large extinct crocodile. When I visited the Children's Museum in Indianapolis, there was a display of such a creature, and it seems to fit the description. A very, very large crocodile-type creature. You would imagine that if you were going to catch it, you would need the same sort of harpoons that you used on a whale. But whether it's Sarcosuchus or not, I don't know, and I don't mind. Other creationists have other opinions. The point is that this is a real animal and a real description of this fire-breathing water dragon. It's real because it's in God's word, and therefore we know that this is a creature that actually existed.